Let's begin with the Southwest politics and the quests for enhanced development in the region. The four Southwest governors met with their ailing Ondo State counterparts, Rotimi Akeredolu, in his private residence in Ibadan, Oyo State. The governors who visited Akeredolu are Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, and Abiodun Oyebanji of Ekiti State. Let's share the story with you.
Video and pictures of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State hosting his colleagues from the Southwest are surfaced. In the video with him were governors of Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, and Ekiti States. According to a statement by Governor Akeredolu's Chief Press Secretary, Richard Olatunde, the governors discussed issues relating to the development of the Southwest. The Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Special Duties and Strategy, Toyin Odebowale, said this has clearly shown that the Governor will soon return to the state.
By we, I mean those of us who are very close to him, have always known that he's getting better. He's improving by the day. And of course, we cannot be as fit as we were when Aketi was playing tennis, when he was playing basketball, when he was playing, was jumping about, attending to meetings from morning till evening, when he was in all of that. But we have always been sure that, of course, the Aketi we received in September is improving by the day.
He said the issue of health should not be politicized.
Say, somebody has been taken back to Germany. That propaganda is too weak.
In another development, a non-governmental organization, the Ondo Liberation Initiative, has stressed the need for a political solution to the planned impeachment of the State Deputy Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. At a press briefing in Akure, the spokesperson of the group, Johnson Alabi, urged members of the State House of Assembly to allow peace to reign.
We urge him to ensure the reconciliation and the political solution opted for is successful. We recognize the office of the Speaker of the Ondo State House of Assembly and urge that the reconciliation process be given due priority. We want peace, we need peace, and we want peace to be everywhere. We are not ready to fight with anybody.
The people of Ondo State eagerly await the return of the governor. Government officials say all hands are on deck to give him a rousing welcome. Ayodeji Moradeyo, TVC News, Akure.
Waiting for the return of Governor Rotimi Akeredolu back to his seat at Alagbaka, and his counterparts from across the Southwest paid him that visit in Oyo State. Judy.
Yes, he's the chairman of the Southwest Governors Forum, and he provided leadership, especially on the Amotekun matter. He led from the front. Today, the Southwest is safer because we had Governor Akeredolu, because he put his foot down that, look, Ondo State has to be protected, because Ondo is the gateway to southern Nigeria from the north central, especially. So we felt that something needed to be done. And today, what we have is a safer Ondo State, and by extension, a safer southwest of Nigeria. He was not prepared to compromise on his resolve that we needed the Amotekun at that time. So for that reason, a lot of our people can sleep with their eyes closed, knowing that the planned invasion of bandits from the north to the southwest will not happen. So I can understand how everyone feels. Everyone wants to see Aketi back on his feet as quickly as possible, because, look, the state governance has been suffering in the state since his departure. We have a deputy governor who is struggling to keep his position. The House of Assembly and some stakeholders,
function effectively.
they are not allowing, they are desperate. They appear desperate to remove the deputy governor, as if that will put an end to all the problems confronting the state. You can imagine, even after the party leadership in Abuja intervened, we still have some characters in the house saying,
Still grandstanding.
yes, he's on course, he's on course. Oh, as if removing the deputy governor is, guarantees their passage to eternity or to heaven. It's not a passport to go into heaven. Why are you appearing desperate that it must happen, it must happen? Or the state is suffering. Governance is suffering. You have a governor who has not come to Ondo State since he returned from foreign land. And the other one is not, no one has even seen him in public in a very long time, not to talk of doing the work of deputy governor. So, as those
Lost concentration.
NGOs, as remember those NGOs said, we need peace. We really need peace to reign, and we need a political solution to this matter. I believe that the House, the APC leadership did the right thing by wading in. There is no problem, no political problem that is beyond the political solution, except something else. Yes, if you think of me, what is power is what we will all live. People are behaving as if they are drunken on political power. We will all live. Power is transient. Some of yesterday's power people, when you even see them on the street, you won't recognize them. Because their time is gone. Some of the things you used to do, the way you used to put down people, if you try it when you leave power, they will spit in your face. Who are you? So people must recognize that, they must know that power is transient. God gives it and God takes it. And if you are there tomorrow, remember you will leave that place one day. So this is my view. I want normalcy to return to Ondo State, not because I'm from there, but at least I married from there. So if Ondo is suffering,
so you are suffering.
My in-laws are suffering.
Yes.
And as a person who has conscience,
your wife will be unhappy.
Yes, my wife will be unhappy. You will see occasional bursts of needless anger.
Exactly.
And I'm the one who will deal with it within my home. And Ayo is here too.
Exactly.
So how can my body is here, and you expect me to be happy that they have crisis in the state? I can't be happy. That's why we are saying, find a solution to this thing. Yes.
And a lot of people were even saying that Lucky should resume duty and they should act on behalf of the governor, and the party should be able to bring peace between the governor and the deputy governor.
Yeah, it's just like the state is even running on autopilot, because we can't find Lucky, can't find Akeredolu until recently that we saw the pictures. It's just that the way the House of Assembly is going about the whole thing, they don't want peace, and which is a very serious matter, The Ondo people want governance, and it's surprising that it is even this crisis is happening within the same people who are in the same political party. It's not like another party is attacking them, but
at least you can't blame the PDP.
Yes, the PDP, they are just there. In fact, they are even concerned, just like BK said, he's worried because his wife is from there. It's going to affect the PDP people because they are part of Ondo. So they need governance. So let them allow the deputy governor to come and do his work who was a running mate to the governor then. To come out and do it. That's why people are always saying that the deputy governor should have, in the constitution, his own role should be spelled out. So that when such crisis, something like this happens, the deputy governor will step in and begin to do the work that he's supposed to do. And then they won't have this lacuna that we are facing now in the state. But for the House of Assembly, they have their own work. which is to legislate. Let them face it and not go into politicking and allow
Oversight functions.
Yes, they have so many things.
There are so many parastatals, agencies
where they can do oversight functions.
They are not bothered about
that, but they are just looking at how
as if their lives depend on the movement.
The executive arm of government. Leave the executive and face your own. Let Lucky come, do his work as a deputy governor. We are not holding breath for him. But the thing is, I've never even seen him before. We don't know him. I've never seen him. But we just want, because we are all affected one way or the other, because we have friends. We have people who are from that state. And sometimes they call us and they tell us, this is what is happening in the state. It's like the state is not...
No governance.
There was a day I was even telling Ayo Murade, our reporter, to do a story there. He was saying, who am I going to talk to? Because there's nobody to talk to react.
Even in most states, once the governor is not around,
it's like nobody.
The center cannot hold it.
Understand?
Governance takes a flight. That is when you see irresponsible public officers, because the governor is not around, they too will stay away from work. It's as if you are going to war because the governor could ask of you anytime.
Exactly.
But once he's not around, they too, if they used to close late, they will stop closing late. Some will even stay away.
They won't even come.
Yes.
So now you can now imagine somebody who has been away for so long. And then the person who should actually fill the void created by his absence, you are not allowing him to work. You are harassing him with impeachment threat. And we have not had a situation in which, the Speaker of the House is made to do that job. You have just created a needless vacuum in the state. And it should bother anybody who has conscience. People think that some of these things, like some of the people who are saying, Jide, look, take it easy. You need to convince me before I take it easy.
So how?
What do you want to achieve?
This is governance.
I've seen what you accused him of doing. You know that you are jokers. If you come up with such allegations.
All what we are interested in is peace.
Exactly.
Let's have governance, a semblance of governance. If we fail to talk about this thing, some people will attack or they say, hey, when it is a PC matter.
Exactly. We did not say anything.
I would say they will tell you when it was Obaseki.
That he kept talking about it. He kept talking about it.
Now it is Ondo State now. We are talking about it.
Yes.
It is Ondo State and we continue to talk about it.
Yes, so whatever they do, we won't leave them alone.
Yes.
We won't leave them alone.
The State House of Assembly should leave the deputy governor alone. Let him do his work. We are not talking about the politics of succession.
No.
Because we know this is what all this is.
That is why all this is having this crisis.
But for the meantime, the people of Ondo State, they deserve governance. Good governance. That's what they've elected Aketi to do.
Yes. And unfortunately, anybody can fall sick.
Yes.
Such a good governor who has served his people very well.
Brilliant
whose
guy.
same part has been felt even beyond the state.
Exactly.
Now he has fallen sick. All of us, there's nobody who can fall sick at any time. Our prayer is that God will heal him. God will heal him beyond his own expectation.
Exactly.
He will be back on his feet to continue his work, because it is his absence that even led to this.
Yes.
He and Ayedatiwa had a very good working
relationship.
There was no need for anybody to suspect the other.
Exactly.
He was proud to mention him as somebody that he would want to see succeed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Suddenly, because he's not around, some people have exploited that.
Yes.
And now say, he wants the governor dead.
Yes,
Oh,
the fifth columnist.
Who is that? Why are Nigerian politicians like this? When will the Nigerian politician change? That's a $1 million question. Because all of these things, they are behind it. But it bothers us when there's no progress. Go and ask, go to Ondo State or ask people on the streets. They are feeling Aketi's absence. They are feeling it. At a time when the governor would normally want to finish strong, but ill health got in the way. And you cannot blame him. Even when he didn't feel strong, you saw that he was campaigning. He took the campaigns from zone to zone.
Exactly.
Strong man.
Campaign for his party. And Ondo State did very well.
Very well during
by percentage.
Yes.
By percentage. Ondo State was the best in the Southwest for APC.
Yes.
By
They
percentage.
had the best results.
Not in terms of votes cast. Percentage.
Yes.
What they delivered to APC was the best in the whole of the Southwest.
All right.